this?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Controversy. I'm your host, Ian Elliott-Carter, and I have the most beautiful girl in the world with me, Tatiana Wilson.
Hello.
Look, that's my crack right there. This is my drug of choice right here. This brown sugar mama next to me. Speaking of drugs, let's talk about it. So today, and I'll pull this up right here. So today there was an announcement that Mac Miller's drug dealer could be charged with the connection of the rapper's death because of the drugs he sold him. First and foremost, before we get into this, I like to say rest in peace, Mac Miller. He died too young. Nobody wants to see that, especially as a father. I do not want to see my son kick the bucket before I do. So rest in peace to him, and love to his family. But we're gonna talk about this though. The question I brought today was like, should a drug dealer be charged for a murder if the person that they sold drugs to dies? But let's read this article real quick. Toddy, could you help a brother out? I'll bring it down slowly.
Mac Miller was supplied deadly fentanyl-laced pills that directly contributed to his death, according to federal prosecutors who just filed charges against his alleged dealer. So he has already been charged. It's not even like
he got charged?
He's been charged. I mean,
okay.
He hasn't gone to court, I guess, but...
Okay, I thought it was just an arrest. Okay.
It says that... Okay. Charges came down Wednesday against 28-year-old Cameron James Petit, I guess, whom the feds allege supplied the rapper with counterfeit oxycodone pills that contained fentanyl in a new 42-page criminal complaint out of the Central District of California.
Ooh. I'm going to go down a little bit for you, boo. There you go.
Per the docs, prosecutors claim Mac had asked Petit for Perks, short for Percocet, a prescribed painkiller full of oxycodone, and that the dealer ended up supplying the pills that contributed to Mac's overdose death last year. The AP was first to report the story. TMZ broke the story. Mac Miller was found unresponsive in his Studio City home. His death was later ruled an accidental overdose from alcohol, cocaine, and fentanyl. According to the charging docs, authorities served search warrants at multiple locations while investigating Mac's death. They say that 2 days before his death on September 7th, Mac received 2 deliveries of drugs, one from Petit, who allegedly supplied the fentanyl-laced oxy pills, cocaine, and Xanax, and another from a prostitute who allegedly gave him pure oxy, hydrocodone, and amphetamine, Xanax, and coke on top of what Petit had dropped off. That's a lot of drugs.
That's a lot of drugs. Holy crap.
Wow. And imagine how much it could have been of each one.
I don't even want to go there.
Prosecutors say that the prostitute works for a madam whom is allegedly associated with Petit. They claim that when Petit had not immediately responded to Mac for a second delivery, he hit up the madam who sent the prostitute to give him the additional drugs. There's more. Prosecutors allege that Petit directly messaged about Mac's death shortly afterward on Instagram, allegedly telling friends that he probably shouldn't post anything as a reaction just to be smart. Prosecutors say he later wrote, "I am not great. Most likely I will die in jail," when someone asked how he was doing. The criminal complaint that Petit was one of the 3 people who supplied Mac with the counterfeit drugs. It's unclear if the 2 others, presumably the madam and the prostitute, have been charged yet. Petit was taken into custody Wednesday morning.
Wow. Okay. So let's just talk about this real quick. So this isn't some insane stuff. I didn't know it was like that heavy artillery when it came to the substance they were taking.
Yeah.
You can make your drug jokes all day. I'm not gonna really make jokes about that. I think if you're taking drugs, it's a real issue. But I will say this, and people might not agree with this. I don't think the drug dealer should be charged for murder. Now, he's selling a legal substance that are not, because I think in the state of California, marijuana is legal. That marijuana wasn't even listed on this. So if you want to make the argument if he should be arrested or go to jail for drug dealing, I'll probably 100% agree with you. He doesn't need to be on the streets. Now, serious as murder charges, though, I can't agree with that. Mac had the he made these decisions himself.
Yeah.
I think it's more like the abortion argument, which I understand both sides on that, but I lean more towards her body, her choice. So in this case, it was his body, his choice. He decided he wanted to go this route. Not a smart route, but I mean, we can look at both sides. I know here in the state of Florida, if you are a bartender and you serve this person drinks and they are over drinking, they look obviously intoxicated, and then they leave and end up either getting in a wreck or dying, that bartender can actually be charged with a DUI. I don't agree with that because there's obviously ways around getting more drinks when somebody cuts you off. So like, why would you charge the bartender? But that's either here and there. But that's I guess the counter argument for like, yes, somebody can be liable when they give you substance that could potentially kill you. But I guess the counter argument to that is a bar is a legit business, and drug dealers are not legit businesses, and these drugs are not FDA approved. What are your comments on that?
I can understand why people like feel the way that they do about it, but at the end of the day, like, he knew, even if, because they're saying that like these drugs, like the fentanyl, I guess, was like fake.
Yeah, they're saying it was fake and counterfeit. Like, I don't.
And
that's not gonna.
If it was okay, wrong on the drug dealer, fine.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he could have died from taking real fentanyl.
Yes.
So he knew what he was doing when he did it. Like, he knew that that's a possibility, regardless of whether it's real or not. He still could have died, and he took those chances.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think that's a great excuse. It was fake drugs, but you take these risks when you take drugs.
Exactly.
I mean, this. What are you gonna talk to the guy's manager? Like, this wasn't. I don't understand. This isn't a legit business.
And if you're taking these drugs, like, you know what they're capable of.
Absolutely.
You know, these are the drugs that I can overdose on. These are the drugs that I can't. And if you're choosing to take drugs that you can overdose on, then that, I feel like, is on you.
Absolutely. So I did a poll here on Facebook. Check me out on the www.youtube.com/thecontroversy. My Facebook name is still The Intellectual Controversy. We're working on changing that. But the poll, I asked this question, and 46% of people said yes, the drug dealers should be charged. 54% said no.
Really close.
It's very close. I didn't expect it to be that neck and neck like that. Many people are making an argument like tobacco kills multiple people a day, and honestly, alcohol kills multiple people. You don't charge these people with that. Fair argument. One person did make a good argument on the other side, because that's what I was really trying to do. Like, regardless of what I believed, I wanted to hear the other side. And shout out to one of my followers on Facebook. His name is Ryan Parker. So a friend of mine named Michael Stevens made the point. He said, a junkie dies of an overdose and they want them to blame the dealer. If I choke on a pizza and die, can my family sue Pizza Hut? So I wouldn't call these people junkies. I don't think that was very nice of him. But that's a fair point, though, about the family suing. I understand what he was saying by that. So Ryan Parker came back with, if I sell you a pizza and I say it's sausage, but it's really ham, and you're allergic to ham and die, yeah, the guy who lied should be held accountable. And I 100% agree with him, but I guess, again, my counter argument to that would be, that's a legit business.
Yeah.
And a drug dealer is not a legit business. I'm sure this guy does not have an LLC for what he's selling.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, in this instance, like, you might have been allergic to ham, but you were also allergic to sausage.
Yes.
So, regardless, again, if it was real or not, it still could have happened.
Absolutely. So what are your thoughts of this? This is a very divisive subject, so I understand both sides. Like, seriously, I really do, and I'm not 100% sold on each side. I do lean more towards, no, I don't think the drug dealers should be should go down for murder. I think that's a little bit extreme. But yeah, get that piece of crap off the street. We really don't need that. But I can see the other side though. But I don't think the argument of this was fake drugs is gonna cut it when it comes to that though. So, you have any final thoughts on this?
No.
All right, so let me know in the comments what did you think about this, and please like and share this video, man. I want to get this discussion going, and please subscribe to the channel. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I love all the love. That was stupid. Let me get a different outro. subscribe, and all that other stuff people say. All right, I'm out of here.